Representative Josephs, and I'm very thankful for the work that they did. I am also way too heavy and it's way too hot to talk for very long, so I'm just going to end with this. This park is the culmination of a lot of work by people who did not take no for an answer. People like Claire Laver, people like Joshua Nims, people like my friend Joe Itzkowitz. And so my challenge to you is this. In the weeks and months that come, as you see this park, as you drive by it, as you hear about it in the news, as you hear your friends talk about it, please be thinking about what's next. Be thinking about what you all can do as a community when you team up with us, when we work together, what we can accomplish for the city, what we can accomplish for the region, because this park is a shining example of that type of hard work and that type of teaming up. Thank you all very, very much.
And among our city partners, as you've heard, we've been very fortunate to have this support, and we'll hear from our mayor shortly. But first, I'd like to acknowledge Philadelphia City Council. We have had many supporters from council, both on this project and projects all around the city. We have Councilman David O, Councilwoman Cindy Bass joining us today, and Council President Darrell Clarke, who I'd like to welcome up to the podium. We are honored to have the Council President with us today and thank him for his support for our vision in welcoming Paine's Park to the 5th Councilmanic District. His support for recreation projects in his district and commitment to working with his constituents to make these projects a reality is truly commendable. Please join me in welcoming Council President Darrell Clarke.
Thank you very much. You know what? When she announced that City Council was here and that she was acknowledging us, and I heard this big cheer, and I'm saying, hey, I didn't realize that it was one of the kids doing a cool Ethan Hawke move over there, right? Had nothing to do with us. Folks, I just want to thank you so much. Real quick, let me tell you how this happened. This happened years ago when folks were saying, you know what? You kids have to stop having those skateboards on Love Park, over there at 15th Street, because you're messing up our park and you're creating problems for the people who want to sit and enjoy lunch or whatever. And you say, you got to get off of there. So the young people said, we're going to go over to Dilworth Plaza, right? They said, we're skating down the railings and doing all these cool things, right? He said, guess what? We're going to do something with Dilworth Plaza. He said, you got to get off of there. So the young people said, well, what are we supposed to do? They said, well, guess what? You go out there and raise some money, and we'll figure out a way to help you. And guess what? Joshua and those folks, they went out there and did it. They went out there and did it. They challenged us. And I'm telling you, I am so happy about the level of commitment that they put forth to put us to the task and make us step up to the plate and make sure that the appropriate funding was in place to get